Hi, this is Pieter Hoff from Quito, Ecuador. Today we visit the Botanical Garden in the center of the city. It's one of the highest botanical gardens in the world. It lies on a height of 3,000 meters. If you're ever in Ecuador, then do not forget to visit this beautiful garden. It was in this botanical garden during my visit in 2009 where I got the inspiration to make a twin opening in the Groasis water box. I learned that the ancient people of the Andes used to plant their corn with two plants together instead of an individual. After checking well, I saw that when two plants together you have a double crop compared to the individual. Here you see some old footage where I compared two plants with one plant and saw clearly that two plants give you a double biomass. Of course I wanted to be sure whether you have the same effect with trees. Aside of the botanical garden you have a beautiful park. It's called La Carolina. I searched for trees that were planted at the same time as an individual and as a twin, and I found eucalyptus. You can see clearly that a double planted eucalyptus gives you a double crop, double biomass. On the left you see an eucalyptus double, and on the right you see one single. Those trees have been planted in the same time and always grown under the same conditions. It's clearly visible that on the left you have a double production, a double biomass. On the right you see a double araucaria, on the left you see a single. Those trees were planted in the same time, on the same place, and they have always had the same conditions. It's very clearly visible that the double araucaria has a double production, a double biomass. This result was so convincing for me that I decided to develop a Groasis water box with a double opening. This is the final design of the box, and this is how the trees look like about 3 months after planting. Today I want to talk with you about my dream to reforest the world. Over the last 9 years I've searched a way to do this, and I found a way to plant deserts, eroded areas and even rocks. We can do that now in such an effective and inexpensive way that we can make all wasteland productive again at very low costs. There are 2 billion hectares of deserts in the world. Deserts that are not productive anymore. Once these areas were covered with trees, it means that we can replant them again. We should replant them with trees producing fruits. We create 1 job per hectare. That's 2 billion jobs. Besides that, we combat desertification, we combat climate change, and we also prevent people going from rural areas to urban areas, which means there's more jobs for everybody. I have developed the tools to plant, but now I need people to help me. I call them green soldiers. Green soldiers are people who want, together with me, reforest the earth, with economically interesting trees for us and ecologically interesting trees for nature. We need millions of green soldiers to plant trees. We need every government, every company, every individual to be convinced that we have to replant the 2 billion hectares of deserts and change that wasteland in productive land again. This is not an option. It's the legacy that we leave to our children and our grandchildren. So my question to you is, do you want to be a green soldier? If your decision is positive, then cooperate with me and let's reforest the world together.